Italian word of the day for today, Friday, 20 February 2026 is Dio, and Dio translates to English as God. So God is a spiritual entity that's been around in some form for different peoples in different forms for thousands to tens of thousands and longer years. And so some religions are more recent developments, and some religions are longer standing, such as original peoples religions. And so, and it's a kind of a entity that's drawn on in a divine sense for guidance here on physical reality. The guidance may come from a different realm, so to speak. And so here's one. Does my god Hades reign supreme for me when I am in prison? In prison. Does Hades become my supreme god? Well, he's my god. I've identified the only other religion I've identified with at god level was Islam, and the god in Islam is Allah. Do I, with what's happened when I identified with Islam, does Hades take over there and become supreme for like the entirety of my life story? It's a good question. This is food for thought, but nothing else. And then another one is, does my god, my Hades, allow for the corresponding repayment for my living with my parents in adulthood? This would be a repayment scheme, so to speak. Expenses, so what I cost my parents, with the amount of money they received back by claiming me as a dependent on taxes subtracted out. So essentially, they get money back because they claim me as a dependent, so then that would be subtracted out of the costs I cost them. So, they get a little bit back, and so then that's not, that needs to be subtracted from the expenses to be reflective of reality. Yeah, if they've kept tabs on my expenses when I've been here, that really shouldn't be an issue. That's one number once a year, no? And so it can be for my god, my Hades, repaid in full up to 3 times a maximum, no matter if it is I or my soulmate paying it off. Yeah. There's my Josh, my Jacob, or my Michael, my Josh Kerr, my Jacob Elordi, or my Michael Jackson. Do they come and move me in with them, and they just rip the band-aid off? And they're like, we want to cover her expenses. And they go, oh, you don't need to do that. And I go, oh, but I do, because every time in my life my dad said, don't worry about it, or it doesn't mean anything. He always comes back. 100%. So it's an upfront, he might say something, but action speaks louder than words. And that one of, he always wants money. Yeah, a little bit like that father in Wuthering Heights, you know. Yeah, a little bit more wouldn't be bad now, would it? So, in Italiano as Dio, in English as God.